Sit down now. Boy, I swear, if you don't start listening, I'm gonna christen this new house with a spanking. Sit down. Um, so, as I was saying, before Malachi wanted to antagonize his little sister. And Samaya, get away from him. Right now, he don't like nobody. Just get away from Malachi. Um, so, where was I? Me and him was going at it, and pretty much the last thing he said to me, he was like, "I'm telling you right now, the same way I told you back there. If you don't clean it up, we have a problem." And I was like, "Damn it, we got a problem, because I ain't cleaning it up." And he was like, "Sit down, wait for your paperwork. Before you walk out that door, it better be cleaned up." And I was like, "I'll get my paperwork, but I'm telling you right now, I ain't cleaning up a damn thing." And it's right at the entranceway where everybody walks in, so like people probably walking in like stepping over my throw up. Um, but like, hey, that's what happens when you make somebody who's throwing up every 5-10 minutes come to your courtroom. Sorry. So I go sit down, and this constable walks over, young guy, like bald headed, cool dude. He walks over to me. He's like, hey, listen, man, come walk with me for a second, man. Come walk with me. He got paper towels in his hands, and he's like, come walk with me, man. Talk with me for a little bit. So I go with him for a second. He's like, "Listen, man, just calm down." He's like, "Listen, I'll clean this up for you, man." He's like, "Don't worry about this. I'm gonna clean it up, man. Don't worry." And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, dude, this is on carpet. Like, those paper towels ain't gonna do it. You can wipe it. It's probably still gonna stink, but it is what it is. And he's talking to me. He's like, "Listen, man, you gotta calm down, man. You dude, you really gotta calm down." He's like, not many people go back and forth with a judge and scream at the judge because he's the judge. They're gonna lose. And I was like, "Listen, dude, I don't give a damn right now." I was like, "Honestly, I've been up all night and then I didn't get no sleep. I've been thrown up all morning. It's a moving day. Like, any care that I had, like, is gone." I told him, I was like, I could give a damn. I could give a damn what happens at this point. Like, dude, I don't care. Whatever. Like, that was it. He's like, "Well, just calm down, man. Just calm down." He's like, "Listen, I'll clean this up, man. Then we're gonna walk upstairs. You sit down. We'll get your paperwork, and you can be on your way." All right, cool. So I go upstairs. As soon as I get upstairs, my paperwork's ready. I go, sign off on it, blah 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 blah. Got my paperwork, and I left. So I left, went back to the house. Some last minute things, last minute planning, and then I went to the new house. So I'm sitting there at the new house, sitting on the floor because there's no furniture in the place yet. So I'm sitting on the floor, just chilling, vaping on my phone, waiting for the painters to come. Nicole's upstairs, she's showering. We're about to head out to get some curtains and stuff because, as you see, there's no curtains or nothing in the windows. We gotta go get curtains and blinds and all that. There's way more windows in this house than the other house, so we gotta go buy a whole bunch of curtains. But I was just sitting there, mind my own business, just chilling. Knock on the door. I think it's the painter. I'm like, "Oh, thank God, the painter's finally here." No, it's two police officers at the door. So I'm like, "What the hell's going on? Like, why are they here? Are they here to welcome me to the neighborhood?" What's going on? Um, and they walk in, and they're like, "Mr. Guest." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, first he looks at me, he goes, "Is that your phone in your hand?" And like, I wanted to be like smart and be like, "No, I'm just holding this for somebody," but of course it's my phone. I'm like, "Yeah, this is my phone. Why?" Like, "Yeah, it is." He goes, "I'm gonna need that." I was like, for what? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell you need? If you want an iPhone 10, you can just go buy one at the Apple Store. You don't need mine. On your salary, you should be able to get one too. And he goes, "I got a search warrant for that phone." And I'm like, "For what?" Like, a search warrant for my phone? And the first thing that came to my mind, I'm like, "Ooh, what have I done anything?" Like, the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, "Oh no, did I post something? Did I do something?" Did I leak something? I was like, oh crap, what's on there? What did I do recently? Was it Twitter? Like I was going through my head, like what are they wanting to search on my phone? Um, and the officer, he goes, no. He goes, pretty much, we need to make sure, we know that you do YouTube and stuff, right? And I was like, yeah. He goes, okay, well, we need to make sure that you don't have any footage on your device of the confrontation between you and the judge. I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, because if there's footage, it would be considered federal wiretapping for secretly recording. Hey, Malachi, sit over here. Get away from her. Get away. Get away. I don't care what you got to say. Get away now. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, there ain't no footage. I was like, dude, you want me to show you now? We could just skip this whole process. I'll just show you here. You can check. Don't even start. Don't, dude. You gonna ask for it? Don't make me put the phone or the iPad down. I put it face down on the couch and handle business. Stop. So I'm offering him my phone to check, and he's like, no, we got to actually take it down to a special department because they're going to have to dump it. I'm like, what the hell does dump mean? That don't sound right. I don't want my iPhone 10 dumped. Where they dumping it at? Is it gonna crack a screen? What the hell are we talking about? And he goes, well, what they're going to do is even anything that's been deleted, they're going to be able to recover it. So all the videos for that day, they're going to dump. And I was like, okay, you're going to see one video, and that's my son running through the house. It's about like 4 seconds that I posted on Twitter. I was like, that's the only video you're going to see. He's like, well, that may be the case, but we got to take the phone. So I'm like, oh, God. All right, cool, fine, whatever. Take it. And like the first thing in my mind is like, go ahead, take it, whatever. I'll just go to Apple and buy a new one, dummy. Take it, fine, whatever. And when I get it back, I'm going to take this phone back to Apple. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead, take it. So he takes the phone, and I thought that was it. He's like, we also have an officer at your old house because they're getting your wife's phone as well. I was like, what? For what? He's like, well, to make sure you didn't possibly, maybe send her the footage. Maybe you deleted it from your device and you send it to her. Maybe she saved it. We need to make sure that both phones are free and clear of any footage of what happened between you and the judge. And I said to him, I was like, you know what that sounds like? I was like, it sounds like you realize the judge messed up. And now you guys are trying to make sure if there was anything, you guys delete it and there's no proof. I was like, that's what it sounds like. I was like, that's what it sounds like to me. Is you guys realize like, oh, judge messed up and this guy actively does YouTube. If he uploads this could be bad. But there's nothing on there. So it's like, I don't give a damn. And he's like, well, I'm just letting you know if there is, you're looking at federal wiretapping. I was like, dude, there's nothing on there. You're going to see like a picture, or a video of my kid. I was like, if you go back a couple days, you'll see like numerous pictures of, me taking pictures of my wife and her thong. That's about it. Like, that's what you're going to find. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. And I was like, but don't look at those ones though, all right? Don't look at those ones. You skip past those, all right? You skip past those ones. You just look at the videos that you're trying to, don't be going into my personal stuff. He's like, oh, no. We're not looking for anything else, just everything for this day, because if we do, it's considered an illegal search. I was like, good. Don't be looking at none of my wife's booty pictures that I got on there or nothing like that, okay? So I was dead serious. Like, I don't want to look at the pictures. That's my booty. So, anyways, so after all that, he goes, we also got to take you to the magistrate. And I was like, I was just there this morning. He goes, okay, well, let me rephrase it. You're under arrest. And I was like, for what? I was like, for what the hell am I under arrest for? Like, I'm starting to think to myself, like, I didn't do anything. You can't arrest me for yelling at the judge. Like, you really can't. And if you were, you would have did it while I was there. Like, what the hell is the arrest for? And lo and behold, apparently, throwing up at the magistrate office is considered institutional vandalism. So, me being sick, not wanting to go in the first place, and them making me go, and me getting sick when I'm there, is considered institutional vandalism. And on top of that, they had to pay a cleaning fee of $124.05 to have the carpets cleaned. So when he told me this, I'm like, what? Like, oh, bull. I was like, oh, hell no. Like, no. That's bull, dude. He's like, listen, I'm not the one that makes the laws, man. I called the DA, and this is what they recommended for you throwing up at the magistrate. You pissed off the judge, and this, he wanted to do this, and he wanted us to, call the DA and find out what the charge would be. I was like, dude, that's not vandalism. Vandalism is if I, came and, spray painted your walls and said, blow me. That's vandalism. Getting sick on the carpet and throwing up is not vandalism. So, he's like, well, listen, we got to take you down and have you arraigned. And I'm like, dude, the movers are literally 5 minutes away from my other house to start picking up my stuff. I'm here waiting for the painter. So I'm like, how long is this going to take? He's like, I don't know. He's like, it depends on if you get a bail. If you do get a bail, if you can make bail. So I'm like, all right, well, let me grab my debit card just in case. And I asked him, I was like, can I pay bail with a debit card? I was like, worst case scenario, can I pay my bail with my debit card? If so, I'm gonna take that with me because there ain't no way I'm gonna be in there. And he's like, yeah, sure. So I was like, all right, let me grab my debit card. Let me grab my flip flops. Can I grab my flip flops? Let me grab my flip flops. And I was just sitting there and I was like, oh God. So at the same time, they were over at the other house getting the phone from Nicole, scaring the crap out of her. They made it seem like I was going to be locked up, for a long time or something. You know what I mean? Oh, it's a serious matter. Right now he's being arrested. So she's over there freaking out, and I'm like, all right, let's go. So we walk to the car, and we drive over there. Place is 10 minutes away. They take me straight in to see this other magistrate because apparently the one that I had the issue with, he was refusing to arraign me, which for obvious reasons, you can't be like, I want you charged, and then turn around and try to arraign that same person. It's kind of like a conflict of interest there. So he was refusing to arraign me. So I had to go see another judge in the next city over. So I'm there, and they take me straight back. And lucky for me, it was clear that this judge did not like the other judge. Worked out perfect. As soon as I sat down, the judge, he looks at me, he's like, all right, Mr. Guest. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, just want to let you know, don't worry about any of this. He said, don't worry about nothing. All right? We're going to take care of this. I was like, okay. What do you mean? What? Am I only, what's that mean exactly? And he's like, first off, I'm not going to put you in jail for getting sick and throwing up. He's like, I'm going to release you on ROR. He's like, so as soon as you get out of here, you can go back to your house. He goes, and on top of that, he goes, what I would suggest you do, he's like, right now you have a court date for the 30th with the judge. He's like, right now what I would recommend you do is go to that court in person and request a transfer of the case. He's like, so what that does is you can transfer it to any other magistrate you want. Transfer it here. You can work with me from now on. He's like, and on the 30th, we'll get this all taken care of. You ain't got to worry about that. And I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds good to me. So it gives me the paperwork. I signed off on it, whatever, the bond paper, whatever. Signed off on it.